Okay, good morning. How do you do? It's Charlie Fraser with the Foundation for Common Good and the Sustainable Media Cooperative. We are just leaving my family house, which is on the other side of that wall, walking through the Goodwoods to the Goodwood Festival of Speed, where all the biggest car companies in the world are showcasing their latest and greatest vehicles, as I'm sure you all know probably much better than I. I'm going there with the Crystal Cell by inventor Marcus Reed to talk to some of the engineers. I've already been there. Yesterday I went around, spoke to the team at Jaguar, got the number of the head research engineer there. Likewise with Infinity Cars, an electric and research arm of Nissan, I think, and Nissan itself, Volkswagen, Volvo. I spoke to all of their PR and marketing directors and got numbers of research engineers there. It was only the BMW chemist who was working with BP at their stand who I was really able to engage with on the theory, and his concerns about the crystal cell were like members of our own group, PhDs developing parametric resonance circuitry phenomena. We're concerned that this was just a heat pumping effect, because the sun, it only works at temperatures that support life, and therefore is entirely dependent on the sun. The hypothesis, however, I presume, can be extended from anything, not just water crystals, but to let's think to let's say a parametric resonance circuit. We could have a LCR system circuit and use potential energies to create the asymmetry with the ether, and thereby harvest huge amounts of virtual photons from the ether. Now, to make that energy observable and useful is what as far as my understanding goes, apologies if I'm incorrect in this, but that's what the oldscientist.co.uk is busy working on. Likewise, Tantratron.tk and their little Sangha. Hi, sorry about that. This thing keeps cutting out. So, as I was saying, there's a number of different groups working with this same theoretical principle of creating an asymmetry with the quantum vacuum, with the ether, with the Akashic record, with emptiness, in order to create observable energy, as is so eloquently expressed on Marcus Reed's website, vacuumenergy.de. So the chemist that works with BMW and British Petroleum, BP, yesterday he explained that this is a heat pumping effect, and that it was a Joule-Thomson effect, because it was entirely dependent on on the room temperature being around a habitable temperature, and there's cows ahead, and he said, it's dependent on the sun completely, so we're not 0 point energying it. However, it's just the water molecule that is being used to create an asymmetry with the vacuum. However, that is not exclusively the only means with which one can do so. So, where Thomas, Tantratron, and Sebastian with the Utron, and Franklin with the Utron, they're using huge potential energies to create this energy, this observable energy. And I've printed out from Wikipedia a little bit about the Joule-Thomson effect, and would like to discuss them with this German engineer and some of the other guys there. So the plan is to get in touch with the Jaguar engineers, the research engineers, get in touch with as many different research engineers at Goodwood Festival of Speed as I can, and hopefully get some crystal cells out to them. See if they can get interested in testing this stuff and supporting it. I'd like to have something first person to disprove it conclusively, it gets their money back, or maybe even wins a prize. I think that's the right angle to go at this. Try and disprove us. We must therefore answer the question of how to present a counter-argument and adjudicate the process, something our group has been expressing an interest to address the whole protocol of our cooperation with regards to the scientific method, recording and evaluating technologies that, according to some sort of process, some sort of protocol. So as we build the wiki for people to upload their experiments onto there, we will also have to get that on. Right, now I have to break in to the Goodwood Festival of Speed because I don't have a ticket for today. I've got all the passes that let me go in all the houses and everything, but let's see how it goes. I'll see if I can record some of the engineers. Sorry for being such a sweaty person. I think it comes from being such a furry person and a chubby person, but hopefully you'll bear with us. Thank you. Okay, so Dr. Henning in there, who's working with the BP and BMW team to create the most efficient engines with the petrochemical story, has given me his email, which yesterday he was reluctant to do in regard to checking out some of the things about the crystal cell. He was like, oh, it's a heat pump. And so I brought him the data on the heat pump exploration. And he was like, very interesting. Okay, here's my email. Which is awesome. So I think this is a electric VW series. Alright, no, that's a Lotus. What is it? Alright, let's talk to these guys, see if they want to check out the crystal cell. So we're getting the number, forgive me, what's your name?
Jonathan Beaumont.
Jonathan is very kindly giving us Dr. Leon Rosario from Lotus Cars, the chief guy, PhD behind the batteries, right?
Yep, that's right.
Okay, cool. So
he'll be very interested to hear your concept, and if you send him the information on your technologies, then he can have a look through it and hopefully give you some feedback.
Fantastic.
And, hopefully help you develop it further.
Thank you so much.
No problem at all.
Alright, cool. So can you tell us a little bit about what you've got going on here?
What we've got here is a 300 kilowatt, so just over 400 horsepower hybrid Evora. So it's part of a US TSB match funded project funded by the UK government. So what we've got here is we've got our Lotus developed 3-cylinder range extender engine, which is coupled to a 14.4 kilowatt hour lithium ion battery pack, which then supplies power to the two motors at the back of the car. So they're 150 kilowatt motors, so it gives us just over 400 horsepower and 1,000 newton meters of torque. Gets you to 60 miles an hour in just over 4.4 seconds.
Wow!
And all the way up to 130 miles an hour. So our gearbox is effectively two gearboxes back to back. So we have independent control of each rear wheel, which allows us to speed up the outside wheel and slow down the inside wheel in cornering, which give this the same handling characteristics as our standard Lotus Evora, which, although this weighs just over 380 kilos more, so it handles the same. So it was just a project based on developing the UK industry, so it's all UK suppliers, so UK battery supplier, motor and inverter supplier, and gearbox as well.
So where are you guys based?
We're based over in Hethel, in
Hethel.
Norfolk,
Okay.
yeah, so just outside Norwich, and this is one of 3 cars that we've developed over the last 2.5 years.
Okay, and the LEDs help with the speed, of course.
Yeah, the real car's not powered by LEDs. The real car's just outside us.
Okay.
We've been developing that for about 18 months. It's been on the road now.
Wow. And you say you've got 2 motors here, one for each wheel. They're much more efficient, the electric motors.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
So these are axial flux, brushless DC motors.
Wow. Wow. Okay, what's this big box up here? This
big
thing.
box there, that's the battery pack. So 14.4 kilowatt hours, made up of 1,792 cells, lithium-ion cells, all joined together. So there's 16 in parallel and 112 modules in series.
And your recharge time?
Recharge time's about 4.5 hours.
That's not bad.
And the range extender supplies 50 kilowatts. So as long as you're not requesting more than 50 kilowatts, you can charge sustained. So that's around 60 to 70 miles per hour. So motorway speeds, and you'll be going for 300 miles on that.
And power density on these batteries?
Power densities, don't know off the top of my head.
Well, do you know how many watts it is per kilogram and how many horsepower the engines are?
Well, it's 260 kilograms and 300 kilowatts.
So 260 kilogram and 300 kilowatts. And how many horsepower is the engine?
400.
So it's about 1.3 or something.
Yeah.
I can't do maths. Yeah. That's great. We'll
about
work it out at home later. Okay. Okay. Do you know what the conversion rate is from watts to kilograms?
No.
Okay. Well, I've got to get that one down. My friend at the Infinity stand can tell us. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, man. That's amazing work. Hopefully we can give them some nice crystal cells to so that they can just go as far as they like with these awesome engines.
That's great. Thank you very much.
About the power density to watt to horsepower ratio.
Yeah.
What's the conversion?
Horsepower
To watts. To kilowatt. 0.75.
Or 1.3 the other way.
Okay. Thank you very much. Cool. We're trying to work it out. Thank you very much.
from people, but
Can you tell us what you've learned?
well, I've learned that lots of people would love to drive this car.
It's the electric one, right?
It's the electric one, yeah. But it's the colour and the paintwork's been the biggest debate, because some people like the colour and the way it is, and others, more the older generation, prefer the gloss finish. This is more of a younger man's type
Matte sort of.
matte finish. You see it's quite popular now in cars. You see Range Rovers of matte black and, you know, around the UK. But yeah, so it's 50-50 at the moment, but more so I think the youngsters like it more.
Okay, cool. Do you know about the Red Bull connection?
I don't know.
Alright, that's what I'm trying to find out about. Alright, cool.
See that gentleman over there?
Yeah, Peter's pretty much fed up with me. I've been showing him all our free energy technology. He thinks, can't show me technology wrapped up in paper. But I think he'll come round to it. When he's free, I'll go have a chat.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Cheers. Okay, so here you can see a bit how this works. Every different car manufacturer of the big ones has their own stand, and you can go in and chat to them about this and that. There's some smaller stands for sort of car companies that specialise in modification and things. Jeez, it's a pretty intense simulator. Let's see if they have a electric vehicle here. I can't see any, nor hybrid. Is there an electric vehicle that Toyota's making or has on show here at the moment, please?
Actually,
There isn't.
because of the nature of the festival, we have the GT86.
Is that an electric vehicle?
No.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Dan. Cheers. Skoda Majoda. Hello, my dear brother. Do you mind, this is a 360 camera, if I ask you a question?
Yeah, go for it.
Thanks. About Skoda, do they have an electric vehicle on show? Or?
Not at the minute, no. VW, part of the group, have an electric up, and if you go onto the VW stand, they've got the XL1, which
I
is
saw that. That's
313 miles per gallon, but
Amazing.
Skoda at the minute, we don't have a
Per gallon,
production.
but electric. Have you got, or is that a hybrid?
It's a hybrid one,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
We don't have a pure electric one on show, I'm afraid,
No worries.
But I
Okay.
think there is plans in the pipeline to do one, an
Probably.
electric version of the Citigo we've got here.
Amazing.
So in a few years' time, we're going to have a full electric version of that.
Amazing. All right, cool. Best of luck, man. Thank
No
you
worries.
so much.
Enjoy the festival.
Cheers. Thanks. You too. Okay, now we're going up to the Audi section. I'm going to see if they have an electric vehicle. When I was in London skating, I skated past the first test shop, or whatever you call it, for the BMW i Series, which is a completely electric series. Let's see if these guys have anything. Hiya. Do you mind being filmed on a little video just that we're making for a blog?
Okay.
Just quickly to ask some questions. If you have an electric vehicle here, please.
We have a hybrid inside, the e-tron.
Yeah, the U-tron.
E-tron.
Awesome. Can I please have a look?
Yes, you'll need to queue to get inside, but there's a whole sort of visual experience which sort of tells you about the brand and that type of thing.
Where do I join the queue?
Just round the side there.
Awesome.
You can't miss it.
Thanks very much.
All right, enjoy your day.
Cheers. So we got this Audi thing. I think you all know about Audis. But actually it's part of just a little part of a show to do with Audis. No one really knows about the electric car situation here. Sorry. Come on, let's see if Bentley's engineers have got anything electric. Doesn't look like it, to be honest, but you never know. I'm always willing to be very pleasantly surprised. Hiya. Can I ask a couple of questions, and do you mind if we film it for this video blog, just if you have an electric car?
We're probably not the best people to ask. We're not product specialists. There are product specialists on the stand.
Okay, but you do have electric vehicles here?
No.
Okay.
But if you speak to any of the guys out the front, you can ask them.
Thank you very much. I'll ask. Thank you. Here. I should maybe ask. This Bentley's pretty cool. Hi there, how'd you do? Sorry, sir.
Well, it's there for the GT3. It's wherever our customers want to, or whoever purchases it, it's wherever they want to go and race it. So anywhere in the world that runs GT3 regulations.
Yeah, cool.
So it could be Blancpain, it could be Euro GT, it could be anywhere. Yeah, for sure.
So do you know if Bentley has an electric car innovation at all, please?
One of our PR team here, but I mean, electric cars, we're looking at a variety of different powertrains.
Okay.
That's as much as we can say. We're considering sort of many different powertrains for the future.
There isn't a prototype or anything, or a model that you guys have created
No,
yet?
I mean, it's difficult for me to comment on vehicles that aren't currently on sale.
Okay.
But at the moment, all I can say is we are looking, future-wise, we look to all sorts of different powertrains, be it hybrid, be it electric, be it plug-in. At the moment, our customers' sort of demand is for vehicles with a lot of torque that can support fairly high speed and take them in sort of the speed and comfort and luxury they're used to.
Okay.
But that's kind of where we sit at the moment. But it's not saying that we're not looking at other areas.
Okay, very good. But maybe I could show you this crystal cell. What I'm trying to do is find engineers who are involved in the energy research or the electric vehicle research.
Sure.
Engineers.
Yeah.
And send them the work that we've been doing on this crystal cell.
Okay.
To see if they can independently validate. Maybe you'd be interested to have a quick look. Hi everyone. I'm here at the stand because there's an awesome Potenza technology group who are making electric vehicles with seriously huge amounts of power. Who are lovely and might be interested. Just to let you know, I've been to Bentley and they've given me the contact of their lead engineer group working on their electric technology. I've been to Ford and I spoke to the guy bringing out the EV of the Ford Focus, the product manager there. He gave me the telephone number and contact details of their team. So hopefully we can get some really amazing people looking at the crystal cell and helping to try and disprove the crap out of it, is I think what they really want to do, and eliminate all other possible sources of energy and really start to understand what the source of energy is and ride with that, improve that, get that power density up. Right, let's see if these guys can tell us a bit about their company.